Welcome to Hood Baking with the Hood Baker.
Welcome. Over here. Over this direction, yeah. I am your boy, the Hood Baker, you know what I'm saying? Where we bake in the hood. Never ever baked anything in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I took a few YouTube classes. So, here's what we're gonna bake today. Recently, I took a trip to the island of Barbados and I was eating some really good currant slice, if you know where that is, right? Usually buy them from the store, but here in Virginia, there's no Barbadian stores anywhere around, so where are we going to get our currant slice? I can't have it imported. That would be kind of nasty because it's going to take a while for it to get here, you know what I mean? So what we're going to do today is, after watching this wonderful YouTube video, I, with no prior experience, the Hood Baker, is going to attempt, with these ingredients right here, to make some wonderful currant slices. Okay, first thing we're going to do, okay, is we're going to take the flour right here. We're going to take this flour right here. We're going to add 3 cups of this flour, okay? 3 cups of this flour. Looks like we already got a cup in here. That's not really all that hood. So we're going to do 3 cups of this flour right here. That's 1 cup right there. This is all-purpose flour, by the way. For those who don't know about flour, you gotta go buy flour at the store, try to attempt this recipe like the Hood Baker. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I bake in my Timberlands, you know what I mean? Baking my freaking Serious Hood hat and my Serious Hood hoodie. You know what I mean? Big up Trayvon Martin, you know what I mean? All that. What are you doing? The camera person's got a little bit of problems here, okay? Alright, so after we get these 3 cups of flour here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get a half a stick of this butter right here. You can go ahead and use regular butter, but since these treats right here are gonna have cinnamon in them, and they're gonna have brown sugar in it, in order not to put that much brown sugar and sugar, and all that stuff inside of there, I'm gonna go ahead and just take this right here, this butter right here. You can see the top right here that I'm using right here. I'm using cinnamon sugar butter. So I already have some of that cinnamon sugarly mixed in there already because, this treat has a little bit of sugar and cinnamon. Brown sugar, by the way, brown sugar, okay? So we got our brown sugar right here. If you don't like using brown sugar, I guess you can use white sugar or whatever, but you're going to have to have a 1/4 cup of this brown sugar right here. Alright? You're going to have a tablespoon of cinnamon, but that right there comes later. And the big final ingredient right here that makes it taste. Man, you better keep my camera quiet. I know this is the hood, but I'm not paying you to mess up my show. Okay, anyways. This right here, raisins, but in the Caribbean we call them currants. We call them currants for the recipe, but I don't know why they call them currants, but we all know in America these just called raisins. Hey, come on, man, come on. We're gonna need for you to just keep the camera quiet. Alright, you're messing up. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get, oh yeah, and don't forget this right here too. We actually need some shortening. You can actually use a whole stick of butter, but it's better to use a little bit of shortening, half a cup of butter, half a cup of shortening at this point in time to kind of like give it a harder mix. You know what I mean? That's what a guy on YouTube said, because I really don't really know nothing about this garbage, because I'm just making this. I hope it tastes good when it comes out. But then when it's finally done, we're going to bake this bad boy at 375 degrees. You want to warm the oven up for probably about 10 minutes on 350. But then when you put this stuff inside the oven, we're going to go ahead and you're going to put it on 375. We're going to leave it there for like 50 minutes. Alright? So that's your overview for this product right here. If you don't want to go ahead and watch my whole video. But you should watch my whole video, because my video is hood, son. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, okay, so I'm about to bake one sweet bread like a long time ago. This is like, I'm talking about like 7, 8 years ago. You know what I mean? And that came out kind of okay. I took it to work. Some people liked it, some people didn't. But that's neither here or there for this subject. Alright? If you have like one of them fancy mixer things at your house, you know what I mean? You can go ahead and use your fancy little mixer to go ahead and make this stuff. But since we in the hood, hey man, keep my camera quiet. Since we in the hood and we ain't got no fancy mixer, you know what I mean? we're gonna have to get down and dirty, and we're gonna have to put our hands inside of this bowl and mix it up because we don't have nothing to stir it around with. You know what I mean? Cause this is the hood. Hope you didn't fan over there to that damn mixer over there, cause I don't know how to use that mixer. I don't know how to use the mixer.
What are you making, raisin bread?
I'm not making raisin bread. I'm making currant slice.
Yeah, but is that raisin bread?
It's not raisin bread. It's a pastry.
Yeah, but is it basically raisin bread?
No, it's not basically raisin bread. When you see it come out, then you'll see what it is.
Does it have raisins in it?
It has raisins in it, but it's not bread.
Does it have bread in it?
It's not bread. It's pastry.
Is it gonna look like raisin bread?
No, why am I arguing with the camera person? Okay? It's not gonna look nothing like raisin bread, okay?
Is it gonna taste like raisin bread?
No, it's not.
What's it gonna taste like?
It's gonna taste delicious.
That's not a thing.
It's gonna taste delicious. That's what it's gonna taste like. People, it's gonna taste delicious, people, okay? That's what it's gonna taste like. Deliciousness. I'm not even know what I'm even arguing with the camera lady for, but this is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna go ahead. I need to see how much butter is inside of this thingamajig right here. Usually, we want to go ahead and mix half a cup of butter, okay? With, and usually you want to like break it up into cubes. What are you doing, lady? What are you doing, really? What are you doing? This is my show. This is not the focusing on a selfie show. Okay, this is my show. This is my hood show. What are you doing? What are you doing, lady? Hello? 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 We're trying to conduct a show here. I know this is in the hood and everything. You ain't getting paid but 2 cents. But come on, let's go. What are you really doing? Lady, you're messing up my show. I'm gonna have to fire you. Okay, let's continue. So, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go up inside of here. We're gonna get one of these little bowls right here. We already had one on the side of the flour, but you know, you can't go, you know what I'm saying? I'm a connoisseur of believing you can't go mixing up your stuff, so here's what we're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and get me a spoon. Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and remove half the contents of this butter can until this butter right here reaches to half of this container right here. Okay? Go ahead and dig this out right here. Ooh, nice and soft. Nice and soft. Nice and soft. That's how we roll on hood videos. So that's about half right here. Okay? So now we got our half. We're gonna take our half, we're gonna toss it in here with this flour. You know what I mean? That's where it belongs, so we're gonna toss it in there. We're gonna make sure we get all of it right here. Because we don't waste nothing in the hood. Alright? We don't waste nothing in the hood. We gonna lick if we gotta lick this out or put a piece of bread inside of here and eat this on a piece of bread right here, this stuff right here gonna get used because we don't waste nothing in the hood, alright? That's how we roll. We don't waste nothing in the hood. Alright. So what else we wanna do after that right there is we wanna get just a little bit. How much we gonna get right here right now? Got a little I got the little list right here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get some vegetable shortening, okay? Where did I just put that vegetable shortening at, man? I'm losing my mind. What are you doing, lady? You're messing up the camera. Ah, pause it.